Is it possible that Jackal is cogitating on our dangerous new life as wandering adventurers? The freighter, China Seas. Destination, Singapore. Departs at 1800 hours. We can stow away and begin our new adventure.
As far as...
Thank you.
As far as the federal ones are concerned, the priestess merely took a leave of absence. If you return post-haste, you could escape the burden of the Jackal's legal entanglements and his existence as a hunted fugitive.
A burden? I am more than a willing participant in the Jackal's noble cause.
It will be a lonely road fraught with peril.
I welcome it. I welcome the chance to use my cyber skills unrestrained, as it were. When we work synchronistically in perfect harmony... Dude, it's like level 9 of the saga of Stone Cold. There's no going back. We must move forward and create a map for the Jackal's quest.
Singapore is just the beginning. I mean, from that point on, we can just travel wherever the winds of fate blow us.
Okay. Ooh, the isolated shores of New Zealand, perhaps.
Well, a very peaceful and splendid island country, but with few other than sheep that need rescue.
Well, do you not deserve some peace and splendor of your own?
Jackal must dedicate his life to smiting injustice and raising the oppressed. It's not simply a choice. It's a calling. Penance for the trouble I caused by bringing the wrath of the federal ones down upon my friend and mentor, Stone Cold. You know, the first gift that Stone Cold bestowed upon his student was a window into the error of the Jackal way, the realization that cyber dominance in the aid of one as unworthy as Darth Alcazar is a turn to the dark side. Stone Cold opened his home and his hearth to me, albeit in the regrettably pink room, but he allowed his grasshopper to begin to learn the Stone Cold way, and through that I found a friend and mentor unlike any other. And then I proceeded to sow the seeds of disaster.
Well, far be it for me to judge, but Stone Cold does not seem like a guy with a whole lot of friends. No doubt he treasures your company.
Yeah, which makes it all the more grievous that I broke the first rule of the hacker's creed. Arrogance was my downfall. So certain was I that no one could bring down the ace of cyberspace.
I will forever regret my role in your misfortune.
You were just doing your job and following your own chosen path.
Not one of my fellow agents comes close to matching your awesome skills. And by exploiting your friendship and your kindness, I opened the portal by which those less noble could breach the Jackal's firewalls and bring you to this unfortunate decision.
It was the ace who gave the federal ones leverage over the master, forcing him to choose between the Jackal and Mr. Corinthos, sir. He should not have to give up his mentor to protect his protege. The Jackal's redemption can only come via his noble quest, an opportunity to repay the debt for all Stone Cold sacrificed and for all the trouble that I brought him. Perhaps someday, in some remote corner of the world, when we perchance meet again, Stone Cold could take pride in his knowledge that it was his guidance that caused his grasshopper to become a man of action.
Give me the information, I won't cut your pretty face.
You didn't say the magic word.
Get you anything else?
Oh, this is a meal fit for Zeus, and your establishment a welcome safe harbor for two wayfaring adventurers seeking sustenance before striking out into unknown dangers.
The food is most excellent and your shop inviting.
Well, enjoy it while you can. 'Cause after 37 years in the same location, the bank is closing me down. You think they give a loyal customer a break? Nah, they cut off my credit. I can't buy my supplies, which means I can't serve my customers, which means I'm out of business.
This is it. A wrong that must be righted.
And we're not even in Singapore yet.
A kindly, hardworking small business owner, the Jackal is at your service.
The Jackal is the assassin of the internet. He's the master of the cyber realm where he's able to open all doors and scale firewalls in a single bound. Behold.
I got it.
Okay, this is what got you into hot water with the FBI, posing as someone you're not.
Okay, I appreciate your recap of the situation, but yes, I might be an outlaw shunned by society, but I can still use my skills as a force of good in a cause much bigger than myself.
Bigger than both of us.
Shopkeep?
Can I get you another orange soda? Mr. Rorschach, wasn't it?
Yeah, Rorschach, Hudson. Rorschach, at your service. And this is my lovely companion,
Diana Princeton.
Yes, otherwise known as the Priestess, and I am feared throughout cyberspace as Jackal.
I see.
Your bank acted capriciously and reduced you to a nameless, faceless speck on a balance sheet.
The travesty punishing one who symbolizes the grit and determination of those upon whose shoulders rests the entire mercantile system.
It's all here in black and white, all the way down to the $627 monthly payment that you made without fail.
Pernicious villains.
Shouldn't that be private information?
Oh, all of the cyber realm is available to the Jackal.
Yes, and since no one will rise up against this financial Goliath, the Jackal will be your slingshot, oh David.
The name is Ralph. Thank you. The bank's reinstating my credit. I don't know how you did it, son, or what you did, but it's a miracle.
The financial institution had a change of heart? Well, not that they have such an organ, but...
I don't know how to thank you, Mr. Rorschach.
Yes, but you can just call me Hudson, or better yet, just the Jackal. And I simply did what needed to be done, aiding the oppressed.
Dessert's on me, huh? Homemade pie.
Your prowess is only matched by your humility. You have stirred my conscience
I hope he serves it a la mode.
in places I've never been stirred before.